Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Kempton Park here on Wednesday. It is January the 11th, 2017. Going to look at race number 4 from Kempton, the 6:15 post time. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections from racetracks across the world. Today's fourth race, the 6:15 post time from Kempton, is the 32 red condition stakes. Conditions class 2 horses here going for a purse of $28,000. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 5 horses traveling the 1,200 meters on the poly track, 6 furlongs ahead of them, and there's a heavy favorite in this one. That's the 2-horse Pretend. Every time I tried picking against him, I kept going back to him, so I have to use him as a top pick. So I'm going to go with the 2-horse Pretend as a top pick. I'm going to go 2, 4, 5 in the tri-cast, or the trifecta. But number 2, Pretend, owned by Godolphin, trained by Charlie Appleby, ridden by Adam Kirby at 7-5. He hasn't started since July the 31st as a Chepstow, 6 furlongs, and a listed stakes for Class 1 horses. Horse finished 5th by 2 1/4 lengths that day, and just didn't look right that day. He was never into it. It wasn't his day to win. Start before at York. That could prove why he did bad. The York start probably proves why he did bad at Chepstow. On July 9th at York, 5 furlongs and listed stakes Class 1 horses. Horse finished 7th by 6.5 lengths. It got used a lot that day. He wasn't winning at all. It was a very tough race, and he was just not into terms at all that day. Just throw that race out. And then start before in the all-weather at June 25th at Newcastle, 6 furlongs in the Group 3 Betfred's Chips Chase Stakes. This horse finished second by length at 9-2 and ran a very good race on the all-weather. It was against the lesser quality horses, but he ran quite well. If he could run back to that race today, I think he could beat this batch of horses. It was his first start since June the 1st of 2015, so he had about a 12-month and 3-week layoff, but it was a decent second place finish. His last victory, you have to go back to April 3rd of 2015 at Lingfield, 6 furlongs in the conditions. Horse won by length, and he ran an incredible race. He has some success on all-weather poly track. I think this horse should have a good run here today. He's been around the block a few times. He's a 6-year-old gelding. He's 14-6, so he's won half his starts. I'm going to use him as a top pick. So to recap my bets for race number 4 from Kempton, it's a 6:15 post time. It's the 32 red condition stakes. Going to go with the 2-horse Pretend. Going to go 2, 4, 5 in the tri-cast. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5.